So, man, we finally here, you know.
Yeah.
It's April 1st.
April 1st, bro.
2013.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You done did a lot of episodes with us.
Absolutely, man.
Know what I mean?
Started last year, January, man. You know, I appreciate you having me on the show.
No doubt, man.
When I first started the first issue with Kashmir.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just thought that it was that was monumental just to start that off, man. Actually, it's my first radio show being on. You know what I mean?
Oh, real?
It's absolutely. Starline, the next level show, get those just dudes right there.
All right, that's what's up, man. So let's start this thing off, man.
Yeah.
When was Dupree Shamir born? Let's start it at the beginning, man. When was he born and where was he born at?
April the 12th. You know, Philadelphia, Susquehanna and Dolphin. I tell everybody, Susquehanna is where stars are made and legends are born. Uptown New Tech, you know, where all the stars was from, you know. And, you know, yeah, born and raised in North Philly.
That's what's up, man. What schools did you go to?
Yeah, I went to schools like, you know, Duckery and Gratz.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Definitely.
Then you moved to Jersey, or did you
moved to Jersey? Yeah, I moved to Jersey and whatnot, and you know, a special person in my life, man. My aunt, you know, she was. I moved out there because it was like, you know, I was going through a lot in the city, so it was like moved out to Jersey to try to start off fresh.
Right.
You know what I mean? And just the love that she had for me, I come out there, and, you know, that was, you know, she was like my best friend, so I wanted to relocate and just. You know, just I think it's important. I needed a different environment at the time. You know what I mean?
Definitely, I hear that, man.
Yeah.
So you moved out there. What was your first entrepreneurial experience?
Right.
What was the first thing you ventured out into?
It's crazy because like when I was real young, I wanted to be a football player, but like you know, I think that didn't work out the way I wanted to work out. Then I was young. I used to go to a lot of model and casting calls at the age of 11 and 10 and 12.
Okay.
So I went to a lot of casting calls. I mean, modeling. That was something I wanted to do, too. But, you know, I started then, yeah, as time went on, you know, at the age of 14, I started, you know, making products and stuff like that, like uncut oils and all that stuff like that. So
you started at 14?
Yeah.
How'd you first get into that? Like, what made you even decide to do that?
Well, you know, I just always, you know, I always like to smell good, the colognes and all that. And I just like, man, you know, I want to mess around with this stuff. You know, just experimenting, shaking stuff up, and just bringing some sense together. And I mean, that was something I did. I remember it was funny. I remember going, I remember playing around, like going down every Friday. I knew at Fifth and Market, I knew ladies. I knew that's payday. I used to go down there, wait right outside in front of the building, wait for them to come out and sell my little uncut oils in a little bag.
Right.
And it was hey man, you know, I was hitting I was making like maybe $75. I thought I was the man, bro.
And this when you was a young boy.
Yeah, okay. Definitely. And so I always had an entrepreneurial spirit, you know, because it comes in my family. It's a long line of people from poets, singers, artists. You know, my uncle, he used to draw for the Ebony magazine, the Essence magazine and the Ebony magazine. He was an artist. You know what I'm saying? So I always had that spiritual mindset as far as being an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? Okay. So it runs kind of deep. And
from there, where did it take you?
Well, you know,
I know you said you did fashion too.
I was trying, I wanted to be a model. I don't know. I said, dang, you know, I want to be on a magazine and stuff like that. But everything happens for a reason, you know what I mean? So that didn't cut off like that. So I wanted to always be empowered. I always wanted to have a business or something, or do something where I would love to do. So I mean, that's when all it comes about, you know, as far as, you know, products, T-shirts. You know, the magazine. The magazine came out of nowhere. That's deep right there. It just happened that way. Just far as
candles.
Candles.
How'd you get into that? Did that branch off from the oils?
That branched off from the oils. I think like far as I know what women like, so I wanted to give something that, You know, my biggest consumers were women.
Right.
So I mean, I felt like a lot of women. They like, God, you make candles, and I used to do making candles, but I felt like me being a craftsman, being African, Cherokee, Indian, those mixtures, those tribes, there was always arts and craftsmanship. You know what I mean? So it was something I wanted to kind of the test. I said, darn, man, this seemed cool. I started just, mixing stuff, man, just seeing how it will go, and just selling those products and stuff, man. And
that's what's up.
That was something I wanted to do.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
And was there any business ventures that you had that never really got off its foot, or did you always, like, every time you came up with something, you always was able to implement it?
I think what kind of like the setback for me was like, I had a lot of business proposals done, a lot of business plans done. Went to a lot of banks, they turned me down. A lot of banks look for collateral. Right. So I started like looking for free grants. You know how they say free government grants, and I found out that's not true. Scam. Yeah. And
don't worry, I got taken for a ride before too.
And I just basically, I feel as though I don't like working for nobody. I like working for myself, at the end of the day. But I know at the end of the day, when it's not paying the bills like that, you got to find another way to just keep generating income and stuff. But far as, the products, the T-shirts, I mean, all that stuff is still in my heart, though. You know what I mean? But sometimes you have to, like, sit back and just reevaluate on the things that needs to be done. You know what I mean? To make it better.
And the magazine, you said that came out the Clear Blue Sky?
Yeah. It came out, well, see, I was thinking about, like, social therapy. I said, it get to a point that we need that in our lives. You need some therapy because of what's going on in the world, And I wanted to balance the two. So I put the social and I put the therapy and I put it together. And I said, why not just make it a magazine? But see, I tried to explain to people, and a lot of people, I'm not a writer. A lot of people say, why did I get into this, though? I said, I wanted just to own a magazine, but I know it comes with a lot of responsibility, and, you got people that's putting them in position. You got to make sure you compensate these people. Right. So at the end of the day, I still see myself putting interview questions together, and I see myself sometimes still doing it sometimes, but you have some writers that send, the artists some interview questions and stuff like that. But, I just wanted to just give that outlet,
Have you always been a hip-hop fan? Hip-hop and R&B?
Yeah, I was more like first, I know it's kind of strange, but I was more like an R&B first. Yeah. Yeah, but okay. I love hip-hop. I love hip-hop.
Do you listen to anything else?
I mean, I like pop.
Okay.
I like pop. I like the heavy metal. Like Rage Against the Machine is still my favorite group. Rage Against the Machine.
Oh yeah.
I like that conscious political heavy metal. Then I fell in love when the Jays came out and the Persian Sound came out, and they brought the whole rock thing on a whole nother level. Right. So shout out to them. Definitely. And I love that, like, that type of music though. But it's more, I love smooth jazz, I love R&B, I love hip hop, and yeah, it's pretty much versatile. I mean, I listen to pop too, No
doubt. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with it. Anything that's hot, you can listen to.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, definitely. So, has it always been easy for you to network with people? Was that a skill you was born with, or did you have to learn?
Nah, I kind of. That's amazing, man. Because I think I guess people. They recognize and seeing what I'm doing, and I think that I am gifted with far as just approaching it and just going forward with it. You know what I mean? It can be a celebrity, they can just be somebody that's not even well known, but just how I approach people and stuff like that, though. So I think I am lucky to have networked with a lot of folks, though. Right. You know what I mean? So that's important as an entrepreneur. If you're doing a social therapy magazine or you're doing some type of publication, you gotta network with people.
Definitely. What's the hardest thing about running the magazine?
What's hard about it is the fact that when you're dealing with the artists, yeah, sometimes you're dealing with people. Like, I had so many writers that just left me, man. Right. And you know what I'm talking about. When you was a chief editor, I mean, they come and go. I mean, that's my thing is, And I feel as though like it gives you that exposure, and that's what social therapy was about, giving a writer exposure. And my thing is, nothing goes unrewarded. You will get compensated. But I think that a lot of people was down with me, and they just walked away. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean,
did you
I
feel
had more
like
than
you got stabbed in the back?
I felt like they didn't believe in my vision. I still to this day, like I still, I mean, from men and women I met that know me, keep pumping into the mic, but every man and woman that I have met, they walk away from me. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know why. I just think that, you know, I have no idea, but maybe like sometimes people is meant for they there for a certain period of time. It's like a chapter in the scriptures in a book. The chapter turns, man.
So
Every
they
year,
there for a season, in other words.
Yeah, because like I said, I met a lot of people though. I think a lot of people get the misconception of me because I can be outspoken too. I can be like you. I can be outspoken, man. You know, I voice my opinion a lot of times, but you know, people take my kindness for weakness. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is like nice guys finish last. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like I'm going to stand up for what I believe in.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What's the worst business deal you ever did? And then we'll do the best business deal you ever did.
I think the worst thing I think the business deal I did was not signing contracts.
Yeah.
Not signing contracts, having people do some stuff for me, and I wasn't wise to the game, you know, because I wasn't the contracts. I'm more fully aware of contracts now. I see the importance of it.
Right.
But I'd have met so many people who definitely stabbed me in the back. Everything that I've done, as far as every business entities or every business adventures I had tried to do, and I realized at the end of the day, I had to make some changes because they're the ones that's going to they's the ones that's going to be laughing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you definitely got to be careful who you do business with, who you run into, you know. And yeah, that's that though, you know, basically just being careful.
And what's the best business deal you've done?
I haven't really ran across that yet though.
All right, so
I'm still hoping that there's something good come out of it. With everything that I'm doing, I got to a point I got tired of being on Facebook, man, because I don't know. I'm losing interest in Facebook. I really don't feel like it's really. I don't know if it's beneficial to me because I can be on that news feeds all the time, but I just think for some reason I think Twitter is gonna start to be the next one that's gonna take me to another level. I just got this feeling, but Facebook, everybody on there, they see me, they push like. But them the same ones that don't even support me, man. I had the spoken words event at Black and Nobels. Only 10 poets there, nobody there. Out of all those 1,400 people I know on Facebook, nobody come there to support. That was a positive spoken words thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, a lot of those people don't support, but they can be on my events page all day posting their events. And these are the same people don't even support me, but they sending me stuff, you know what I mean?
How about that? Do you encounter a lot of that?
Continuously.
Yeah.
Continuously. So I hear it all the time. People ask me, do I want to ever come back to the city to live? I'm gonna be honest with you, MC, I don't think so, bro.
Yeah. I
think that, you know, it's not the city, it's the people that's in it though. People got hidden agendas, man. The frauds are out there. They lurking. Them snakes is out there. Men and women, they out there.
You gotta keep your eye open.
You do. And it's at this point, everybody got hidden agendas, man. And I can't even. I mean, Philly will always be in my heart. North is where I'm from. But if you ask me to come back here and think, I can't even tell you that though. Yeah, I'm not even sure about that, man. It's too painful if I come to live back here, man. Cause those you know what I mean?
And all that.
Yeah.
So far in your whole career, what would you say your most proud moment of yourself was?
I think doing the STM Awards.
Yeah,
man. I think that.
How did it make you feel, man?
It felt good though. I thought like it could have been organized a little bit more better, but just having it there. Shout out to brother Hakeem, brother Tyson for letting me have that event there, putting that together, putting that money out of my pocket get the awards done and everything. That felt good though, man. It felt.
When you woke up that morning,
man,
what was the first thing on your mind?
Man, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was a little nervous, man.
Yeah,
because I was hoping it turned out the way I think it should be. But yeah, that was a proud moment for me. Like, damn, man, I'm actually giving people awards. People actually voted for these artists, and just to see people, you know, appreciative getting the awards like that, man, that really made me feel like I'm really doing a good service to some of these unsigned artists that's being overlooked in the industry, bro.
Right on.
And that's what Social Therapy Magazine is about. I'm lucky if I get celebrities in the magazine, but the whole Social Therapy thing is, those awards are for the unsigned artists, people that's being overlooked in the industry, that's just being overlooked, man, continuously. It's not about having the well-known names. You can't because that's a lot of award shows that's doing that. I have to be different. I have to take it to another level because there's a lot of artists that's going to be overlooked. It may be overlooked. It may not never get that spark. It may not never get that opportunity, man.
How do you deal with criticism when people say stuff like say you do something and you feel it was like a big move, but somebody, you know, might come at you and say, "Oh yeah, that wasn't really all that." How do you deal with that? I'm
gonna be honest with you, bro. I had situations where, and some of the magazine covers wasn't up to par. Some people said it wasn't official. I mean, it was just, yeah, I know it could have been more official, but it was something new that I was doing. I didn't know how far this thing could go. You know what I mean? So, you know, you get a graphic designer. Shout out to Leslie Dyer. She does an excellent job on the front covers of Social Therapy Magazine. You know what I mean? So I appreciate
that's
her.
Who's doing it now?
Yeah, appreciate Leslie Dyer. Appreciate her. I really do. She comes through, man. She comes through. She does one hell of a job, though. Shout out to Jim, you know, Link, the publishing company that lays out my magazine. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. I appreciate them. And you know, it's
so how do you deal with that criticism now?
How do I deal with it?
Yeah.
You just learn from it. You learn from what people say.
Does it hurt?
No, it can just make you stronger.
Yeah.
It make you just make corrections on what you've done to make it better. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because, you know, the magazine itself, like, people still don't support it. But you still got to keep pushing. You know what I mean? You definitely still got to keep pushing in order to make something good out of it. You know what I mean? So I just see, to me personally, I see Social Therapy is going to be beyond a magazine. It is, though. It's beyond a magazine. Social Therapy is a powerful movement soon, you know, and that's what I'm grateful for anybody who ever supported. You know what I mean? Supported me. I mean, I appreciate that because it's work. Putting that magazine together is not easy. It's not easy at all. It's a lot of work into it. And you gotta have people that believe in you. Shout out to Cashmere. Shout out to Jules. She just did an interview with on my Social Therapy Radio. She did an interview with Kathy Sledge. She did a great job. I appreciate that though. Y'all actually can go on there and listen to that interview too.
Was there ever a moment where you was like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of times though.
Yeah?
See, it's still like that though.
Like
it's still like that though.
Like, give us an example of a moment where you was like, man, I just don't think I can do this no more.
I find myself like Q. I don't mean to bring a brother up. Q that owns WorldStarHipHop.com. I start falling in that bracket. Like I start to really pay attention to these publications and the circulation and the revenue. I mean, my thing is Social Therapy never going nowhere, but I see myself sometimes like, is this really worth it? Because it's like, it's you know, you just don't get the support you need. You know, you don't really get the support as you want.
So you start losing motivation.
Yeah, I have plenty of times though. But when you get people like, when you get people that like kind of like Mars J that wanted to be on the front cover, Kai from Oklahoma City. You get people from different cities that was on my front cover. That kind of felt good though. You know, it really felt good. So you know, it has its times though. But I tell anybody, Social Therapy ain't going nowhere. You know.
Right. You had some rough experiences with artists.
Oh, there's a lot of them. There's some that's in this city right here that they get a little buzz on the show. I ain't gonna mention the show names, but they get their little buzz, and then they think, I don't know, they go Hollywood on you real ASAP though, And you know what I'm talking about that. They just they look at asking me, well, what's social therapy? I bet you go in them other states, they ask who you are. They still ain't gonna know who you are, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so it's like, man, don't treat my magazine like it's some hobby. This is the real deal, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gonna go to XXL, King Mag, and all those sources and all them and asking, you know, you paying money to be in the Benet mags. You know what I mean? My stuff is reasonable prices. You know what I'm saying? And the way I promote, see, me as the CEO, I shouldn't have to be promoting on these Facebook. All these artists should be promoting when they in these magazines.
Can I give this man a standing ovation?
You know, I'm serious, man, because for real though, MC, because even last year, I know a lot of folks were saying, oh, it's just a digital magazine. They didn't see they didn't see like a physical print in their hand, so a lot of people didn't want to. But it was so many of them from last year that didn't even like really support. When they was in the magazine, they didn't even support it at once. They didn't like, you know.
I understand completely, man. Mm-hmm. You know, I have a lot of people on the show, and
right.
That says enough. It ain't really about me. So, what would you say to an artist that is on your back about getting in the mag, but they don't want to take the necessary steps that you set in front of them to take? You know what I mean? Like, or they say, "Oh yeah, well, I don't really think that I should have to pay, or I should have to do this."
Yeah, I get that a lot too. You know, I get that a lot, but they don't understand, bro. I gotta pay these writers, man. It's a lot come to a magazine, man. Graphics, publications, and paying your writers. People don't realize people. It's a job.
They want it for free though.
They want it for free, even on the front cover for free. And then
was it ever at least in the beginning? Was it hard to tell people no, or did you tell people no, or did you like just let them through anyway?
I was letting people when I first started this though, MC. I had people coming through like left to right, man. They ain't had to even be known. It was just putting people on the front covers, man. Putting them in the mag and stuff like that. It was actually just giving people a platform and stuff like that. But nobody wasn't paying. But even it was free. They still wasn't promoting. Ain't that crazy? Still weren't promoting. So I guess you got to charge these folks to even promote it. You know?
And then they don't even want to pay that.
No, they don't even want to pay that, though.
But you said they get them dimes and nicks.
Oh, yeah. Best to leave all the time. They puffing right now, as we speak, though, you know? But they look at you as you crazy, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, but...
what you think about, what's your personal opinion on people like that? Like, you know, that... Because you still on the rise, they don't want to support, be it financially or just promotion wise. But like you said, XXL or something like that.
Oh yeah,
that ain't even going to look at these people, and it's not nowhere near their price range.
And half the time they not even looking for them. The artist is looking for them. Because they know.
So how you feel about a person like that when you extending that arm? You like, look, I want to help you, and they not taking it. They like, no, you got to do this for free. How do you personally feel? Like, how does that make you feel?
I feel like they don't want to invest in their art, and they won't last long in the industry. I mean, to me, I'm like a savior. I mean, my prices are reasonable, but anybody else's is you know how it is. The price is crazy. From what I've seen, you know what
definitely.
I mean? But even a celebrity, you know, we all say like, you don't charge them because they're known. But I feel as though you should. I feel as though you should support too a person that's doing something major, you know, with a publication, because you know how they ain't gonna want to pay.
True that. Now what's up with this radio show? I mean. This ain't your first attempt at trying to start up a radio show. Then you have something going on last year, or you was about to do something.
Oh yeah. That's basically well, you know, I'm on Blog Talk. You know, I'll be on Blog Talk, Social Therapy Radio. And Social Therapy Radio, that's just basically where, you know, people will go to listen to the Social Therapy Lounge. I want to give you that good music. I feel like, you know, give you that slow jams and bringing that 10 p.m. to midnight. Right. And I think that, you know, I can bring something different to the table, the love therapist, giving you that good music, you know.
And where'd you get the idea to do that at?
I just, man, I heard it so many times. I got the radio personality voice. I got the Quiet Storm voice. And it was something I always wanted to do. I wanted to give a good feel of good music and bring something different to the table, which I know in my heart that I can. So that's why, I'm just going to use the platform at Blog Talk. Just use that and give good music from old school, new school slow jams.
So were you discouraged from doing shows or events due to the last one? Did that discourage you at all?
It didn't discourage me, but it's I'm kind of shaky about even trying to do something. I was gonna try to do something this summer, man, but I kind of don't think I want to do it because people. They, even if you just haven't, to help tell them to sell tickets or whatever the case may be. I mean, I feel as though artists should get compensated. That's why I like the whole ticket concept that people do. I wanted to do a nice little summer thing, but yeah, I think what I'm gonna do right now is focus on what I'm doing
with the mag,
my life, and the radio thing, and hopefully I can still get into some more movie roles and stuff. And I mean, I think I do a good job some of the movie things that I have done. You know what I mean? I think that give me a little role. I mean, I think I can bring something to life. You know what I mean? Right, actually, I don't want to speak too ahead of myself though. But Tamara Rollins, she definitely got me in. She got me in a movie coming soon. I definitely don't want to talk too much about that, but basically, yeah, she give me an opportunity, and I just don't want to definitely check into that script.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, just let us know what's the future got in store for Dupree. And
yeah, I'm looking. Hopefully, this whole social therapy movement. My T-shirt line, Rasta Apparel, still gonna work on that down the line. Some products. Hopefully getting some movie roles, and hopefully I get an opportunity. Maybe I need to be a SAG member. Man, I need to really get down with Mike Lemon Casting because I auditioned with them back then. I had done some things with them, but I was a non-SAG member. But I want to start really doing some stuff. Hopefully, maybe I can get into some plays too. Okay. Hopefully, I can I think I'm gonna be a little versatile with the stuff that I do. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, that's what's up, man. Yeah. I appreciate you for taking time out.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean, and being honest with us.
Yes, sir.
Been Dupree Shamir. Let them know where they can find you at.
Well, you can find me you can find Social Therapy at www.socialtherapystm.com. Follow us on Twitter, Social Therapy #1. You can follow me on Twitter, Dupree Shamir. You can go, or if you want to check out all the sites, go to itsmyurls.com/Mr. Grind all day. And please, people, still vote for me. June the 1st is the award ceremony out there at Pottstown, Pennsylvania. Tamara Rollins, So Unique magazine award show, and it's June the 1st. So I'm up for the Entrepreneur Year Award. I don't like the email. Oh man, trollins@gmail.com or yahoo.com. Please vote for me. Still vote for me. I think I'm honored that I was named that, and I still thank the team over there, So Unique magazines, for even acknowledging me and put me in that category. Win, lose, or draw, I'm still a winner just by being named that, though. That's what's up. Yeah, definitely. So, All right,
man. Well, it's been off the hook, man. It's been a pleasure having you on the show.
You know what I mean? The next level show, man. I appreciate
that. We definitely took it to the next level multiple times.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you for even acknowledging me, brother. Just have me come to this radio station. Shout out to Mr. Brown, Starline Radio, the Next Level Show, monumental things that MC is doing, though. I appreciate it, though. And those who support me, I appreciate those who don't, man. I still got love for you. And I just going to keep pushing, brother. I hope that I can look back at this at the archives and like, dang, this brother came a long ways, though.
Right. All right, no doubt, man. Thanks.
Absolutely.